Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my friend's expensive dress, which I ruined while I was drunk?
I feel like I want to say yes based off that title, right?
We'll see. I don't drink alcohol at all. No health reasons. I just choose not to, since me drinking has resulted in a lot of very impulsive, very bad decisions in the past. So I haven't had a drop for 3 years. My friends know this. They also know the reason. Now, one of my childhood friends is getting married, and on her bachelorette party, I specifically requested that I only be served virgin cocktails. Nobody objected, and my friend said she covered it with our waiters. Turns out, she didn't. And she specifically chose drinks where the juice and energy drink would mask the taste of alcohol. After the 4th round, I realized I'm pretty well buzzed, and she fessed up, saying she just wanted me to be my old fun self for one night. Sadly, my old fun self decided this was reason enough to be impulsive again, and I emptied my red-colored drink on her expensive white dress, which is now ruined. Now I'm uninvited from the wedding until I apologize and pay for her dress, since I'm always the one saying that, quote, being drunk is never an excuse for your own bad decisions, which is true. And yes, ruining her dress was a heavy overreaction, but since she took the decision of not getting drunk away from me and out of my hands, I really don't feel this applies in this situation. All of our friends are on her side. Am I the asshole if I don't pay and just skip the wedding?
That's so ridiculous. You don't just get your sober friend drunk. I mean, yes, if I were her, maybe I would just pay for the dress anyway because I would feel bad. Yeah, it wasn't like the best decision to pour a drink on someone, but like,
no.
I just can't believe that all of her friends would be on this other person's side. Like, what that person did was so wrong. She should be the one apologizing.
What that person did
was horrible. That was so awful.
What that person did is illegal in many countries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense.
Putting alcohol in someone's drink unknowingly.
Yeah.
That's the same as like
roofing someone. Yeah, especially when she said, I have a problem with alcohol.
I don't drink. And I think
that's reckless.
So reckless. And I think the decisiveness between her saying, I just felt like I made bad decisions with alcohol, like that was her conclusion. She didn't feel like it was like true alcoholism, which I'm not saying it is at all. Like I think a lot of people come to this decision too. Like, I don't like the way alcohol makes me feel. I don't do, the best with alcohol, whatever. So I don't drink. But if she would have like been a true alcoholic, would her friend have acted the same way?
Right.
Like disrespected her and her beliefs.
It's so
and
disrespectful,
what she wants?
Insanely disrespectful. I can't even imagine. I mean, like one of my friends, she was not drinking. She was sober. And I gave her, it was like, I made her a drink. It was a sparkling soda, like a sparkling lime soda water, and then I put like a little bit of margarita mix that had no alcohol in it because I was like, oh, this is like it tastes really good.
Margarita.
Like, yeah, it's virgin margarita. And she was like, are you sure there's not any alcohol in it? Like, and I was like, no, absolutely not. Like, I would not do that to you. Like, I promise you. So I remember even her asking me made me feel guilty because I was like, well, was that a bad idea to like offer like a virgin margarita because it's. You know what I mean?
Maybe it would trigger something.
Like, maybe it would just make her, I don't know. But, like, so even that, I felt bad in that when it was actively a virgin drink. And I just can't believe that this girl is so, I just don't understand how her focus is on her drink and not the fact that what she did was completely betraying someone.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's so fucked up. Like, she crossed so many lines. And it's like, she went out of her way to get this person drunk. And like, oh, I just wanted you to be your old fun
what the
self.
hell? That's mean too. That's a slap in the face. That's so not fun anymore.
I'm not fun without alcohol?
Yeah.
So I haven't been drinking for 3 years and you haven't liked being friends with me for the past 3 years?
That's reckless.
It's fucking so disrespectful.
I think if I was her, though, I would honestly just be like, hey, I'm going to pay for your dress, because I would just not want it on my hands. I would just be like, I'm going to pay for your dress, like, and I'm going to go my separate ways. Like, you did, no, because then now her friend, what is her friend mad at her for? Now her friend can focus on what she did was so wrong. I would be like, here's your money for your dress. I'm not going to be friends with you anymore because what you did was awful, and I'm not going to your wedding.
I think paying for the dress.
How much was it? If it was $200, like whatever. If it was
That's what
more,
it was. It was
it's
$200.
$200? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's right on my line.
Yeah.
If it was more than 200, I'd be like, nah. But if it's like 200 or less, like I'd be like, just whatever.
I think paying for the dress, though, is almost like an admission of like you were wrong. Like it's admitting that, yeah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have spilled the thing on you versus the actual problem is, no, you shouldn't have fucking put alcohol in my drink. If she kept like, I think like, oh, if you want to keep bringing this up, let's file a police report.
Yeah.
Let's file a police
Seriously.
report and actually identify the problem that you got me drunk unknowingly after I specifically said I do not drink and I want virgin cocktails.
Yeah. I can
Fuck paying for that bitch's dress.
Yeah. I guess I kind of saw it a different way, but I mean that makes sense
But
too.
hey, that's
but
okay.
Yeah.
2 hot takes for a reason.
I just saw it differently because I saw it like instead of an admission of guilt, it's more of like, hey, yeah, I ruined your dress. I'll pay for it. And then you can sit and think about what you did because now you're like right now she has a reason to be like, you screwed me over. Now, if you pay for her dress, she has no reason to be like, you screwed me over. So she's only going to be focused on like, what did I do to make my friend not want to go to my wedding anymore? Well, I tricked her into getting drunk. Like, you know what I mean? Now she can't just be like, fuck that bitch for ruining my dress.
I don't
You know
think
what I'm
someone
saying?
like this, like someone that's willing to do this to their friend,
True.
I don't think she'll ever see it.
Yeah, fuck this friend. Don't go to the wedding. Move on.
I see, and that's the thing. If you want to pay for the dress just so like you ended on good terms, like not good terms, but you ended on your terms,
You
like
keep your side of the street clean.
exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, if you want to pay for the dress just so it's like, here, I paid for your dress, but what you still did was so fucked up, I'm done with you regardless.
Yeah.
Then okay, I could see that,
Yeah.
but like me,
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste my money on that fucking terrible, terrible friend.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Flip a coin.
You could. You could. Bad vibes with that friend. I wouldn't trust her at all. And like,
No.
I've been roofied in the past and like, it's alcohol versus roofing. It's like, it's the same concept. Like if you're knowingly putting something in someone's drink or like alcohol in someone's drink and they don't want it, but like doing that to someone like fucks them up. Like how's she gonna ever trust to have like another drink with friends ever again, like a virgin one? But like,
Yeah.
it's just the trust issues and like
Yeah.
roofing, like getting roofied fucks with you, like can cause lifelong health effects.
Yeah. I
fucked.
do not think she should waste her time being friends
No.
with that person anymore.
No, not at all. Cut her out.